Our next speaker is, as we all know, a very dramatic person who loves salsa. So today he's going to speak about his favorite topic, drama, and my favorite topic, money. And see how both of those come together in his speech. Let's welcome Mahavir.
Good afternoon, respected ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. You all will be wondering, what am I trying to do here? Why am I doing this emotion? The proud emotion. Everything it's related to. That's money. Totally money. Money makes you confident. If you have money, you can do anything in life. You can donate to any foundation. You see the peddlers. Peddlers, they think life is a big racket trap. They have traps everywhere. They have no respect. Do any of us, including me, we care about the poor person who is lying down there, just lying down like that? He has no one. Probably his family would be devastated there, having nothing. We don't even care to go give him a shelter or give him some money. We are so reluctant sometimes, even on the traffic signals, when small kids who are doing their education right now, who are studying, self-last during the evening time. I've seen many people who are reluctant, do not even care. So they'll be like, please take this class, this is my education, please take it. But still, they're like, no, he is going to make a bad use of it. So that's one thing. And even the ministers, the finance minister, Arun Jaitley, he's 107 crores of assets only. Yes, 107 crores of assets. That's only assets. And the other black money which he would have, you probably don't know about it. So, because I guess one of my thinking is that because he has a lot of money, he's become the finance minister of India right now. And the second case, 40 ministers, the cabinet ministers in the Prime Minister's office, they are all crore-patis. None of them are in lakhs or anything. Only some 5-6 of them, they'll be in lakhs. They'll also have black ministers now. So what does it come up to? Money is everything, basically. If I have money, I can do anything in life. Like Dan Bilzerian, he's a playboy of the United States. He is a big poker player. His dad was a bankrupt. He got bankrupt when a certain point of time, and he was in a middle class stage. So he entered into the military. At the age of 26, he went on playing poker, and like his luck worked there. He won 500 million in that poker game. So wherever he wants, wherever he wishes, he goes. Grand Prix, he goes there. If it's the FIFA World Cup happening in Brazil, he's going to go there. Anywhere, he's having the best life in the world. Every youngster would aspire for. So money did that thing to him. So money is an important thing in life, without which you certainly can achieve. It's not that you can't, but it's like the pillar. It's like the foundation where you can construct a building. That's what money can do. And our next speaker is Rushif. He is just graduated from CMS, which is supposed to be one of the coolest colleges in Bangalore. And he's going to talk about the clear history. That's all about it.
start with a quote which has already been mentioned by my friend. Change is the only constant thing in life. Well, today I'm going to talk about an incident that led me to watch a movie and the story about this movie, how it changed my perspective to life and the past. Well, so one day I was shopping for new headphones, and there's this place which I'm pretty sure all of you have heard of called Planet M. So I go visit this place. It's a huge, it's one of the largest music stores I've seen in my life, and it's so organized. You have music CDs here, you have movies here, and you have all the headsets and all appliances in one corner. So, and pretty much this is always the mindset of the consumer. If you're going to pick up the headset, it's not the only thing you're going to look at. You're going to look at everything else, and yeah, every time I go shopping, my wallet gets a little lighter all the time. So this time I went looking for headsets, but because of the big and glamorous posters they put up about movies, it eventually led me to go into the movie section of the store. So there's this one movie which caught my eye, and the movie was called Clear History. Well, seeing the movie, I was a little confused, but when I read about the movie in a review, it says Clear History is what? Every computer browser, web browser, has an option Clear History, which says clear the past items that you have browsed. So let me start talking about the movie. Well, this movie is about a person called Nathan Flom. He's a designer for a very successful electronic car company, and this is called Electron Motors. Have you heard of the Reva? It's an electric motor car. So they are the same. Well, don't go and Google all this. It's a fictional story. So please.
You're giving out the secrets.
So this in this movie, there's this company called Electron Motors, and Nathan Flom is a designer, very successful designer for this company, and he's so successful that the owner is so happy by his designs and happy by his ideas, gives him 10% stake in the company, which is not much at that moment. So he's just happy with it and he's working. And when you look at this person, Nathan Flom, he's got long hair like Jesus Christ and a long beard, like any sage you'll see in these Varanasi or Haridwar. So when you look at him, it doesn't even strike you that he's a designer thing. Very simple man, and his one thing that he has an OCD. So whenever he goes to a new store or he goes to his office, he's always complaining about the sockets being down. He always, being a designer, he always has innovative ideas. He's like, why don't we keep sockets at eye level so it's easier to put them there and it looks neat. But no one listens to him. So years later, there's this new concept car the company comes up with, and he's designed it, everything, and they come up with the part of naming the car. So the owner names it after his son, Howard, and he totally is disgusted by that name. He's like, why would you name a car Howard? So what he does is, he's disgusted to such an extent, he decides to quit the company. And the owner is shocked by the decision. So he tells him, if you're quitting the company, you might as well leave your stake, 10% stake that I gave you. He says, yeah, I'm pretty sure this car is going to be a failure. So he leaves the company. And for 10 years, no one knows where he is. But guess what? The car is a major success, and he is in the news for all the wrong reasons. The headlines in present day is, the man who lost $1 billion, because his 10% stake in the company could have got him $1 billion. And 10 years later, they show an island near Hawaii. There's a person called Raleigh, who's bald and like an old man, just helping others all the time, and everyone loves him in that small village which is an island. 10 years later, they show the set, and the owner of the company decides to move into this island. So he builds a big house, as he's a billionaire now. And when Raleigh, the old man, is none other than Nathan Flom, who's decided to leave the past behind and live in this island to forget all wrong that happened. So when he sees this owner, I mean the owner of the company, he is like totally disgusted and he doesn't want to see, and he just is waiting for a chance to send him back. So what he does, with his friends, he decides to bomb his new house. Literally bomb. He's like, he searches the whole island to find people who are ex-cons or ex-military, and he finds 2 of them, and they bomb the house. They decide to bomb the house. What happens is, when the owner finds out he is Nathan Flom, he hugs him and he tells him, and I decide to give you back your share. And the moment he realizes that, it's too late. The house is already gone. So he's spending 2 years in jail. And after 2 years he comes back. What does he do? He goes and plays a poker game with his friends as usual. And he has just one saying in the end. He says, what's happened has happened, you can't do anything about it. Just live your life happily, because no one knows what's happened, what happens next. Thank you.